Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Number 1.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
We're on the way. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Over to the left.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice-looking ball. That's an errant pass. Drogba, distributed tidily, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper's dealt with that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He is through here. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, there's a probing ball. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? That's very neat. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play. Nice control. Drogba! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
And it's Okazaki. And he cuts out the supply. Chance here to counter. Oh, no joy this time. He can get that clear. Okazaki can get it clear. It's a promising position. And that's played in low. So we're still where we started right now. That pass isn't the best.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Okazaki, now it's Drogba. Okazaki, 15 minutes till half-time. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Out to the right. Great vision. And that was very necessary. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Drogba. Now it's Okazaki, looking for the run. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish right from the top draw. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Kawasaki Frontale are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lovely feet. Hangs in a cross. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now it's Okazaki. Spread out to the left. It's a good ball out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Things are
Look
looking
back
good
on the
for our
first
boys
45
as they go
minutes.
off for their
Kawasaki
well-earned break.
Frontale really
Let's
have
keep
looked
this up.
very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Please
Kawasaki
welcome everyone.
Frontale happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the second half gets underway. Kawasaki Frontale carrying a one-goal lead.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Kawasaki. He's found a way through. And it's Boiro. Could move up a gear here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in a great position here. Nicely aimed pass. And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Drogba. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Boiro. He's on it. He goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. He was made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Substitution on the field, number 14, number 20, Kawasaki, number 35.
Oh, look at the space here. Big chance!
And
that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kawasaki Frontale do have options available on the bench if they want. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Now, can they get him away? Boiro with the clearance.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Drogba. Looking for the run. Gets into some space. In towards the back stick. Climbs up big! Oh, what a... And the keeper couldn't hold it. Vardy. He gets big. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Showing great feet there. He's going all the way! Delivered across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, they could break here. Opts for safety. Quality ball. Now there's a fine ball. He is just caressing the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Drogba voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
For our boys. This is
Well,
just
thanks
what
to
we
Jim.
like to see.
We both wish you a very good evening. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
So that's got things underway. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his... Real chance! An early chance, their first of the game.
Kawasaki Frontale certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he's forced to go back. There's the crossfield ball. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Kawasaki Frontale got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, 2 in double quick time.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And that's a good ball. Played out wide, played back in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And they can counter here. And it's Vardy. Looking for options for movement. Is there any support? Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's there to clear it. And that has been cleared. Nicely weighted ball. There's no flag. Tries to get it clear. Crosses it into big header. No, not the best of headers. Kashiwa Resol trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vardy. Can he spark a counter here? He's in a great position here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Vardy. And that's going up front in a hurry. That ball looks a good one. Boiro can get it clear. Referee's given a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vardy, and this is Drogba.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision. Kawasaki Frontale really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And a chance! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Vardy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A hefty... Oh, what's he giving here? Kawasaki Frontale presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Oh, that's a brilliant save! He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Vardy! Vardy! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
2 minutes added time.
Boiro. Now it's Vardy. He's having a go! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now the cross. A mighty effort. Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Kawasaki Frontale, very much in control here. 3 up and cruising.
Welcome our players to the field.
There's the start of the second half. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Vardy, looking tidy in possession here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Not the most accurate pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Boiro. Can he get it through? Takes a shot! Sticks it away! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Kawasaki Frontale are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And he's picked out the... Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
The goal scorer.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Strokes it back. And it's made its way to him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Drogba being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And the finish! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 65 minutes is number 14.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great vision, good ball, good take. Played towards the front line. And he's quick to snatch it back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has been slung wide. Defending of the desperate variety.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's out for a goal kick. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Coming on to replace him is number 36.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Knocks it into space.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. It's a lovely, neat pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Hangs one in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. That has been knocked clear. Kawasaki Frontale have the chance to go the other way. And the shot! He's got a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to belt it away. played it short. Cross goes in there. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. And he skips past his man. He's found the way through. And Vardy! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And it's played in here. And it's claimed by the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Vardy. Now it's Drogba. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Chance here to counter. That is good alertness. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to break at pace. Could move up a gear here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Boyru. Keep the... So that's it. It is all over. Kawasaki Frontale can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Drogba voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Kawasaki Frontale definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.